Time now for lunch break. We're using one of my favorites, Tofu. Cookbook author, cooking instructor, and of course friend of the morning show, Ying is back today, and we're making a couple of tofu recipes.
Yes, we're going to make something different today.
Excellent.
And, I love tofu myself.
But tofu doesn't have a lot of taste. I hear other people complain that, oh, it's so bland. But if you spice it right and you prepare it right, I think it really is good.
Yeah, tofu absorbs the sauces you're cooking in. So it really depends on what your sauce you use, make a difference.
So the sauce has to be perfect.
So first I'm going to just pan fry it so it will firm the texture. It won't be as, soft, whatever people won't like it.
Oh, good. Then it does make it a better texture.
So
then
we're
pan fry it first.
Yeah, I already have some done there. And then we're going to add some garlic and ginger. I'm sorry, the heat is pretty hot.
And clear my sinuses.
Yeah.
And
so
ginger?
We can add peppers and carrots. And I'm going to throw in some green onion. My dad calls it no blood meat because there's so much protein.
Oh, right.
And it's so
as much protein as meat. It's good for people who are trying to cut down the amount of meat in their diet.
And if you know how to cook it, it really tastes very good. People don't like the texture, so that's why I do a little pan fry first.
That's a great idea.
And then we're going to add the tofu.
Add the tofu now.
And the water chestnut.
And our water chestnuts, okay.
Then I'm going to...
Those are nice meaty pieces as well.
Yes. And bamboo shoots.
Bamboo shoots?
Yes. And then, the sauce, we just a little bit sugar, a little bit soy sauce, and a little bit salt and starch, and mix with water.
Sugar, soy sauce, starch, and water?
Yep, and
so
salt.
The starch thickened it up a little bit.
Yes. So then we'll just keep stirring. And because the tofu, I already pan fried, so it's pretty much done.
Even if you pan fry it and it's kind of sealed on the outside, it still absorbs the juices
because
from the sauce?
the sides.
Because the sides are open, okay.
Yeah, so you just keep cooking. In fact, you cook the vegetables green. You don't want to overcook it, getting mushy. I like my vegetables still crunchy.
And that's the beauty of stir fry, I think, is that the vegetables still retain all of their nutrients and they do have a great consistency.
Yes. And that's why it is so bright. When you cook it too long, they lose the color. They lose,
So are we finished with that?
That's pretty much done. Well, if you want the flavor cooking in a little bit more, you can just leave it on the stove and put just a little bit, down to low.
Right, you turned it down for us.
Yep.
And all right, we'll let that sit there down low. But boy, how easy was that?
Very, very simple. Sometimes I just put, before I cook, I sprinkle a little bit of salt on the tofu. You buy the blocks.
Right, the block. Why do you put the salt on it?
They will get rid of the excess water, so there won't be, splatter as much when you cook.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You can also just cook it just like this. Instead of a pan fry first, you can just cook like that. It's also very good in soup, and also.
What do you mean instead of pan frying it, cook it just like that? How else would you prepare it?
I'm just cutting small pieces. When I do, I just cut the small pieces and then just put in the stir fry. You can do that way too.
Oh, I see. Put it right in before pan frying it.
Exactly.
Okay. If you want the crunchier consistency, not crunchy, but a little tougher consistency, not so mushy, then pan fry it
Exactly.
first.
Yeah. And you can put in stew. You can put in soup. It's really, really good. Absorb the flavor of the sauce. So it's important to have a good sauce. That's why I have my own sauces, and people can get online. Not online. In the store, local stores, in fact, they can get on my website to find out where available.
And we'll have a link on our website. We also do that. That's great. And then you have a couple of other meals here that you prepared as well that you gave us some recipes for.
Because today is last day of May, and May is Asian month. So we have a curry there, curry chicken, and pad thai, and also sushi. So we have a little bit of variety.
Excellent.
Here. Yeah. I'm also going to do a cooking demo for Taste of Chicago on June 25th, 2:30.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. So if you want to learn from the best, you can come to Saturday, June 25th, 2:30 to the Taste of Chicago. It's at the Dominic's Cooking Corner there. You're going to do a live cooking demonstration. This smells so good. It's healthy, good, and good for you. I'm so excited about it. If you want more information on today's recipe, if you want the link to get the sauces and things like that, log on to WGN-TV.com/midday, and we'll be right back.